help me. I was wondering why the Lord gave me such a simple message. I'm like, Lord, that's all you don't give me. Send me to a woman's conference, that's all. Because it's slow. And all of us have our part to play. And as I sat back there, I heard bits and pieces of what he spoke to me and showed. And we were all flowing in our position. So my job here today is to give you. It is. It is. She spoke a lot of you spoke and just heard it just flow. So my job today is to come to tell y'all the Lord said, thank you for standing. And it's all right, Lord, thank you for standing. But it had so much weight on it. So then he took me, we're going to read Ephesians 6. And we're going to start at verse 11 and we're going to go to 13. Let's start at 10. All right. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. And see, that was the part where I got stuck at, where he said the message came in verse 13. He said, after you have done everything that you can do in the evil day, and having done all to stand. What is he? And then the question he gave me was, Dr. Brenda, what does it mean stand? What does standing really look like? So this is what he showed me. I closed my eyes and he showed me a room full of people. He said, no matter how many people are in the room when you arrive, because you have your armor on, none of them even matter. Because guess what? What he showed me was the word to release to this house is, we've stood. And he said, thank you. Okay. And now that we've stood, everybody else that was in the building, in the room, in the vicinity, in the region of the area where you possess, where he sent you to possess the land, to take dominion over, to release the captives, to speak a word to the brokenhearted. They all gonna fall. Everything that was there withstanding you. Every principality was in your way. Because guess what? They weren't created and made to carry the weight. So they can't stand. It's important to stand because once you've been equipped for something, when you've been created for, when you've been predestined for, when God's hand is on you to do it, when the glory hovers over you, when he gives you the power, when you're standing in his might, when he has trained you and prepared you to carry his glory, you're the only one that can stand, because if you ain't been prepared for it, it'll take you out. That's right. So it don't matter how many on the scene when you arrive. It's all about who's left standing once you get ready to make your entrance. They were there to wear the enemy out. See, the one thing about it, the Lord has taught us how to fight. That's why it's important to stand, because while we're standing, we're really fighting. We don't even know it. We don't have to do nothing but stand in his might. Stand up under his open heaven. Stand in the midst of his glory. Put ourselves in his presence so that anointing will fall upon it. That Christos anointing, not just any anointing, but that Christos anointing that says, I've been with him, and I don't even have to open my mouth because it's in my presence. It's in my face. It's in the way I carry myself. It's in the way that I breathe. I ain't got to say a word because it's on me. And because it's on me, I can stand. What does it mean to stand? It means that when I get up and I got nothing but the Lord on my mind, and then my phone ringing, it's a bill that's due, and I can't even think about the Lord, and I'm like, I done spent my money at the store. I done really misused the blessing that the Lord gave me. But guess what? When you can stand in right standing with the Lord, I messed up. I need you to help me again. And guess what? It fixes itself immediately, but you stand. Or when you go to the doctor and you get a bad report, and it's going to affect your living. You're going to stand anyway. You're going to listen to what he say. I don't know, but I've always been one that's taught my business because I'm transparent. I don't care. We don't come by the words of our testimony. So I went to the doctor, got a bad report. The doctor told me she wanted me to get a hysterectomy. I said, all right, I'll think about it. I went home and prayed about it. The Lord didn't say nothing. I waited. The doctor pestered me, calling me. Well, you've already had 6 children, Miss Robinson. It's not going to hurt anything. That ain't your call. That's right. I'm waiting on the Lord to see what he has to say. That's right. So I got moved out of my stance. Things started happening, pain started happening. I was like, well, I may need to have it. The Lord ain't saying nothing yet. I'm standing and I'm waiting. I ain't hearing nothing, Lord. Make it fine. So I called her. I said, well, I'm going to do it. She scheduled me quick, too. I was like, all right, Lord, now, if this ain't what you want to happen, I'm going to need you to intervene in some kind of way, because I'm still standing on the word. But at the same time, you ain't gave me a word to stand on. I'm just standing in faith, and I'm trusting that you know what's best for me. And no matter what I do, you're going to override me, because I'm putting myself before you. And I asked you about it first. So I made that appointment. My day come. When I tell you the Lord stopped my whole life, I couldn't even make it to the hospital. I said, well, I got my answer then, because he said no. See, the point about it, what I wanted to get you to see, I still stood. I didn't have the word to stand on, but I had the faith. And I know that my dad takes very good care of me. And I know that this womb carries special seeds. And I know that it can't be shut off from here, from these people, from nobody here. And the Lord won't allow anybody to shut this off, because we all have this place. And let me say this. It ain't just about the babies that we birth. It's about the ones that the Lord gives us. That's right. The ones outside that we didn't birth. Because the word says that when your mother and father forsake you, the Lord will raise you up. And sometimes it looks like us. And we didn't have to birth them to raise them up. We didn't have to birth them to help them to stand. Why is standing important? Because those on the outside of us are watching them. Because sometimes their life gets so hard that they can't stand. But from watching you, they can draw strength from you. And continue to live another day. To continue to have some hope and some encouragement to be able to walk on. Because sometimes life comes at you so hard you can't remember how to even get in touch with the Lord.
Right. Amen. Yes, sir.
So important to stand. I've had times in my life where I was going through myself, and somebody called me. It's like my number is the crisis line. Every time they ring, it was somebody on the verge about to commit suicide. I'm like, Lord, now I'm already at this place. You're trying to push me onto the edge, but you know what? I was still obedient. I stood to what I know my call is to be. My mandate is Ezekiel 37, to speak life to the dead thing. Okay, so that means that in my life, everything got to be dead for me to be able to have a need or a cause for him to use me to be able to speak a word. And guess what? In the midst of me speaking the word to their situation, he's speaking the word to mine. Because in order for me to speak some life to somebody, he has to give it to me first. So I learned not to complain about where I stand, because that's the thing that gives me the power, the energy, and the spirit to continue to move, so that he will pour into me, so that I can pour into him. Because if I don't have a need, if I don't never put myself before him, if I don't never get on my face, if I don't never ask him to pour out into me, how can I pour out? Because if he ain't pouring into me, I'm pouring out from myself, and I'm pouring out from hurt, I'm pouring out from pain, I'm pouring out from life experience, I'm pouring out from the internal representation that life has built for me. But I need him to be able to cleanse it for me. That's why it's important to stand. Because if I fall down, that means I didn't succumb to myself. Because he said to stand, not only to stand, but in his power, in his might, not yours. He said after you've done all that you can do, just stand. I don't need you to do nothing. Just stand. And why do we need to stand? Because it goes to show there was something more to her than this. She had something stronger in her that had to carry her. Because there's no way she could have made it by herself. I want to know how she did it. The ones looking on the side that ain't met the Lord yet, that ain't been introduced to him, that don't have a personal relationship, they've only heard of him. They've only heard him be mentioned for somebody. Then it may have been that prayer didn't work, or that I asked for something I didn't get, the wrong kind of testimony. But watching you stand, just watching you stand, just watching you stand, just watching you stand. Ain't got to say a word, just watching you make it, watching you weather the storm, just watching everything in life that could hit you upside your face. It should have made you kill yourself. But it made you strong. It made you witness to somebody. It didn't make you sit down. It made you go and talk to somebody. It made you go and tell your story. It made you go and get some tools to be able to work with, because you wanted to help them and didn't want to see them end up where you were, where it took you 5 years, 8 years, a decade to be able to claw your way out of. It took you a lifetime to be able to have those wounds healed that were still fresh, and you're 50 years old. How to say that? Oh my God. Whoa, thank you, Lord God. Thank you, Lord God, for teaching us how to stand. You know what? The Lord said, sometimes it don't even look like you stood. Sometimes you tell yourself, no, I didn't even stand, I fell. The Lord said me stand and say, thank you for standing. Thank you for standing. Thank you for standing. Not just for you, standing for him. Standing for what you believe in. So you say that you're his, and he has sent you to be able to speak to people. He has sent you to be an encouraging person. You're so anointed. The Lord used you in so many ways that you don't even understand. You look at yourself sometimes, you're like, Lord, ain't nothing special about me. Ain't nothing special about you. You stand out in the crowd.
Yes, Lord.
You Ain't nothing about you
Come
that's
on,
special.
come on.
Oh, it's many things about you that's
Amen.
special.
Praise
Everything
God.
about your life is special. It's all been for those that were watching. See, you got a whole clan that you got to raise. And you don't know how to do it, but it ain't for you to know how. It's just for you to move and to stand. That's all you got to do is just stand. And listen, guess what the message is? You done stood. Now everybody, can I get everybody to stand on, please? Let's look at what this looks like. I mean, you can't make out what you don't know who for you and who against you. You don't know who got something you need and who got something you need to stay away from. But when you're walking around, look around. Let's just look. And if you walk in a room and everybody unfamiliar to you, you don't know what's safe, what's unsafe. You don't know what to stay away from. You don't know what to draw near into. But God said, when you walk in the room, He don't see nobody but you. Nobody but you, despite how many people standing around, despite who's trying to block your way. Because guess what? When we walk in the room, sometimes it's opposition that the room is filled with. It ain't even people. It's just the opposition that comes against trying to knock you down off your place. So the people that God sent you to bless, you won't make it to it. And so that opposition comes to try to stop you from getting over there.